Rob saying Bert Blackerach, producer, engineer, guest DJ, have worked with Snoop Dogg, Temptations, Kelly Clarkson, Best R&B, Grammy win with Temptations.
Oh.
Here we go. This is HQ Meet and Greet again. And now we are with life legend. This guy. No, he's not Bob Marley. No, he's not Snoop Dogg. He's best. He's better. He just, like Stevie Wonder triple times.
I wish.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you for having me,
Thank you.
handsome. Thank you for having me, handsome.
No, don't tell me handsome.
It's gonna be hard to keep my hands off that beard, man. That thing is very, very attractive. Your shop is beautiful. This is exquisite.
I can't. No, we're just different. We're just different.
Okay, you're just different. I mean, I know you're different.
This guy, you know, this guy. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Your roots, your background. Should I announce it? I want you to announce it.
Oh, I can tell it.
LA, but really mixed roots. Tell us about it.
My mom is Canadian.
No.
Yes. My mom's Canadian.
How comes? Look at his face.
Her dad is from Somerton, Jamaica. Somerton, Jamaica is where Jimmy Cliff is from. Right, little tiny town with 300 people. My dad's from Norfolk, Virginia, and I was born in Los Angeles, California, the city of angels.
70.
Yeah, 1970.
Something.
Yeah, 70 something. And I was fortunate enough, my dad and my mom were both musicians, so I was raised in the music business. I would have, I like to tell, Rick James would come over to my house and sit in my bedroom and play video games with me. Bob Dylan would come over. I had all these really cool people that were always hanging out at the house.
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. But I like the Rick James playing video games in my bedroom with me. That's pretty cool. So I've always had music around me, and then when I started to get interested in music is when I started DJing. I saw Run DMC battle the Treacherous 3, and that's what got me saying, what the fuck is that shit? I want to do that shit. And that's when I started DJing. DJing led me into producing. Producing led me into engineering. Engineering led me into composing for television shows and movies. And then 2005, I opened up a marijuana dispensary in Los Angeles. So from 2005 to 2012, I owned the first black-owned marijuana dispensary in Los Angeles.
Black Panther, come on.
Yeah, man.
No, yeah, come on, bro. I'm the first army person having the fucking... Sorry. No, this is the good thing, because we started with this music career. Now we're talking about your shop. You know, I have like a special feeling with that. Tell me how it started, when it started, and why. Especially why you really believed in this sector of business.
You know, they legalized it technically in 1996, where they said, look, you can have marijuana if it's medically needed or it's part of a co-op. So everyone started getting really fancy with the whole co-op thing, which is, hey, look, all of you sign up. You sign up to my co-op and I'm allowed to grow 6 plants. You sign up, are allowed to grow 6 plants. So we had like, you know, 8,000 people signed up. You times that by 6 plants, we're allowed to have that much product sitting in our shop technically. But it was still illegal in the United States. So they were coming and busting shops left and right and throwing people in jail. So it was hairy. It was every day you think you're going to get robbed, or the federal government's going to come, or the cops are going to come. So when you live like that for 6 or 7 years, you get a little frustrated, and you know, it wasn't a hard decision to pull out of it because we had such a good, easy run where we never got in trouble. But what got us into it was that we saw an opportunity. We had access to a building where the rent was $1,000 a month, and the landlady said, yeah, you can run a marijuana business out of here. And it cost about $300 to get started. Go get a city tax license, go get your, you go get 2 licenses that are just the normal, I want to open up a business. We signed up to be a co-op, and we were off and we were in business, right? And we were chance takers, you know, we weren't afraid of it.
Thank you for sharing with us this. And you see, this is the thing. I think that we're sharing here knowledge. So this is not always about marijuana business. This is also about music. And I've been looking through your top lists of MCs and DJs, and we have one match. I mean,
yeah,
there is one from all of your top 5, which is like my first.
Yeah, he's not.
There is one guy who's coming next week.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is he
Here
really?
to HQ Barcelona exclusive.
I didn't know he was coming next week. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And there is one DJ, there is one MC. I'm like, this is like a god, which is a Slick Rick. I'm sorry. Yeah. So hey, just tell us about your top 5 MCs, top 5 DJs, why these guys are here, and what does it mean to you?
The top 5 MCs is always difficult because it fluctuates on, you know, how stoned you are, or how happy you are, or how sad you are. So, but there's a couple that are pretty staples. KRS-One, Chuck D. I mean, these 2 guys changed how people approach music, how you think. They were educating the whole world on black culture, black history. We learned a lot of the stuff because of the rhymes that they would say.
It's not even the East Coast, West Coast, it's above it, right? It's
correct. It was above all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Public Enemy touches people all through here. Jeff is a big PE fan. Everyone understands how important they were. I'm a big Jay-Z fan. Right, so, but here's the thing with Jay. He came out in the late 80s. And he was on this song called Hawaiian Sophie with this guy named Jazz.
89?
89. And Jazz, his name is Jazz, he was the older head. And what was interesting about Jazz was that he was the dude that was the dope guy in New York. And Jazz got the record deal. And when Jazz got the record deal, he met Jay-Z and he put Jay-Z on. So I had the Jazz album, and Jay-Z's like on 3 cuts on there. And I remember listening to that. I mean, I burned that tape all the time, and I kept saying, that dude is nice, man. Like, I like that dude. He's making a Nissan Maxima sound fly. So I always liked them. And they had a song called Hawaiian Sophie that was their single, but it's kind of corny because they're in Hawaiian shirts and they're dancing Hawaiian style. But 4 years later, Dead Presidents came out, and I always wondered where he went, and when Dead Presidents came out, I said, that's that motherfucker that I said was dope, and he's still dope. I was right. Finally, I called somebody. So I've always liked Jay. I can't help it.
All right, bro. But you know what? In your list, you named Chuck D, you named KRS-One, Jay-Z.
I got
and
two more
also
for
you got two more. But there is one guy, which is like, I mean, come on. I mean, Slick Rick. Come on. I mean, Slick Rick he's Papa.
I mean,
you put this name there, and I don't understand how he put the Jay-Z on.
Jay is dope,
I'm sorry, bro.
Jay is dope.
I'm sorry, bro.
Jay is dope, man. Jay's dope.
Slick Rick.
Jay's whole game is dope. I like him. Call it what
Slick
you want.
Rick.
Slick Rick is up there because,
come on,
dude, his storytelling. People are still chasing the greatest hip hop song ever to me, Lottie Dottie. Like, dude,
impossible.
Dude, that song is out of control, incredible. So it's hard for me. You know, I get a lot of shit from people when I say Slick Rick, but I don't care. Slick is the man. My pleasure.
Thank you.
And then the fifth slot.
The slow father.
Yeah, man. And storytelling is crazy.
Yeah.
And then the fifth slot fluctuates. Yeah. But today it's Pharoah Monch. Love Pharoah Monch. I loved him when he was in Organized Confusion. That was a group in the early 90s, him and Prince Poe. He did this song called Bullet. And Pharoah Monch was explaining, he was the bullet getting loaded into the gun, getting shot out of the gun, piercing the body, and he made that all visual.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was dope. And then the DJ, you want me to answer the DJ question?
Go for it.
Top 5 DJs. DJ Aladdin, all day long. DJ Aladdin, incredible. He changed the game. Jazzy Jeff, those two were tied for me, but Aladdin was incredible. DJ Qbert changed how everyone scratches. Qbert's dope, and he's a super nice guy, so it's easy to keep him up there. And Mixmaster Mike.
Come on.
3-time champion.
Come on.
The stuff that he does is like
next week here.
He's an alien. That guy's an alien. I don't even know how he does it. He makes me feel
Mike,
inadequate.
I love you, bro.
And then I've got the Executioner crew, Rock Raider and them, and the Beat Junkies.
Oh.
Right, they're just all dope. So you can as one. Beat Junkies.
Beat Junkies crew.
Beat Junkies are dope, man. Babs, Red, J-Rock, Melody,
all of them.
Shortcut.
All of them.
They're all sick, and the Executioners are dope. So that's my top 5 and my top 5.
Thank you again, my brother. I'm here having a fucking amazing time with my bro.
Yeah, man.
Yo, let me ask you some more questions about cannabis, THC, CBD, smoked, vaped, drops, edibles. Put your, like priorities. Let me. I know. Like,
what's my favorite way to, my favorite method, or what?
Okay, let's begin with that. Flowers or hash?
Bong loads. I like to snap bong loads as much as possible.
All right, flowers then.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just THC or sometimes CBD also?
OG Kush is pretty much all I want to smoke. Ogers. We call them Ogers.
So just THC, all right.
Yeah.
Smoked, vaped, sometimes edibles.
Love vaping. Came up on vaping, but not the pen vape. It's got to be the Buddha with the tube. That's my favorite way to vape. That really hits the chest. The pen doesn't work for me too well. And I love hash. I love sprinkling some hash on top of my bong loads. And what was the other question?
I'm going to change the topic fast, Armenian style. We know that you worked with Public Enemy, with Aerosmith, with Ludacris, with Busta Rhymes. What's been the most memorable project and why?
The most memorable project. The most memorable project is probably the one that put me on into the game. After I did the Temptations album, I won it won the Grammy Award for Best Album of the Year.
Yep.
I got a call from James Cameron. You guys ever heard of James Cameron?
Well, yeah.
So I got a call from James Cameron, and he got a
soundtrack.
He got a hold of one of my tapes, and they called me and said, "Hey, we got a hold of your music. We've put 5 songs in the pilot of our new television show. We'd like you to come be a part of it."
Which one?
Dark Angel, right? Jessica Alba's first TV show. So I get that call. I go down to the office. I don't believe I don't believe any of it's happening. It starts to slowly unfold. And when I'm watching the pilot in the office, I see on the credits it says theme song, Public Enemy, Chuck D and Gary G. Wiz. And I tell the supervisor, I'm like, wow,
that's what's up.
I'm like, wow, that's dope, man. They're a part of this. He said, yeah, I'll introduce you to them. And I'm like, yeah, dude, whatever, right?
It's like nothing happens, right?
Yeah, it's like, Chuck, man.
Never happens.
Never. And then at the rap party, he introduced me to him, and that day we became partners. And I've been partners with Gary G. Wiz, and now I'm partners with Chuck D. So Chuck D and we just finished doing the LeBron James Shut Up and Dribble. So
I'm here with this
So we composed LeBron James did a 3-part documentary last year called Shut Up and Dribble, and that was the last project that we've done. And we got some new goodies on the way. And on the marijuana front, LA just opened up the books, so to speak. So LA just said, okay, we are now going to allow people to have marijuana businesses. September 3rd at 10 a.m., they had their website was down on purpose at 10 a.m. on September 3rd, which was my birthday. They said, first come, first serve. Whoever logs in first gets first chance, gets their application reviewed first. So I got online, I put my application in, and I'll find out at the end of next week if I'm going to be a dispensary owner once again in Los Angeles.
Talking about ball games.
Yeah, man.
USA lost 2 times in a row.
Who cares, man?
Yeah,
I
right.
could give a shit.
Let's talk about this shit.
I give a shit,
Who-
man. That don't affect me.
What's your team in NBA?
You affect me. Lakers season seats. Lakers season seats since 1984.
Okay, another question. Who is winning this season in NBA?
Who's what?
Winning.
This season NBA? Lakers.
Come on.
We're real here, man. Hey,
No.
hey, who you asking? Who you asking, man? Who you asking?
This is
Who
the
you
real
asking?
guy. This is the real
Who
guy.
you
This is
asking,
the real
man?
guy.
Come on.
Love this shit.
Come on, man. We got Anthony Davis and LeBron. We got as good a chance as anybody.
You got the best team.
Yeah, man.
You got
baby.
the best team.
Yeah, I think so.
No, this is the shit.
Yeah, man.
You got the best
man,
team.
I love our squad. You know, who knows?
No, this year is like
Nobody thought Kawhi Leonard was going to win it, right? Kawhi and a bunch of
wow,
bunch of
bro.
fucking
The
sticks.
last call was crazy.
Yeah, I know.
The last
I
day
know.
call was crazy. Was crazy.
It was and
crazy.
What's cool is now we got Kawhi, Paul George, Anthony Davis.
I've been for
and
LA
LeBron.
Lakers when they were in '80s with Magic Johnson. That's
Yeah,
when I
man.
was like, you
like
know,
2 years old, 2, 3 years old. So what? So you were watching them in Russia?
yeah, in Soviet Union,
Wow.
not in Russia, in Soviet Union.
So they had TV, and you were allowed to watch, huh?
It was kind of risky thing, but my
Gorbachev
parents
let you
risked,
watch that, huh?
and that's why.
Gorbachev let his family go. He must know people.
I love this guy. No, seriously. Hey, bro, I don't know. If you can have, if we can have the last word with this legend guy, just say, hey, maybe you have some cheers words to the next generation, people who come here, HQ, smoke weed, and you know, like, let's be present. This is the OG guy. Seriously, today, this is the real one, not like the others. The real one. Tell us something, just for a new generation.
I think it's on us. It's on us to feed the jewels to the next generation. I'm big on mentoring. I'm big on helping people understand what they're good at. Let's sit down and talk. Let me figure you out, and let me give you some pieces to your foundation so you can leave a better person with the ability to be successful. So I think it's on us at this point to help the millennials and help Generation Z. And if anybody says that the millennials are lazy or Generation Z isn't doing their shit, it's on us because we set them up, man. We gave them this shit. You know, you can't blame them for being on it. You know, we set up the technology.
But we also give this.
Hey, man, that's never been a problem. This here has never been the problem. Has it? It's never been the problem. So it's on us to help the next generation, and I'm a big proponent of it. My phone number is 310-707-1560. Call me. Anyone who wants to call me, I'm here for you, man. I'm wide open. You can email me, bertblackerack@gmail. I'm here to help you guys.
Call Bert, he's gonna help you out. This is the
man.
shit. HQ meet and greet today. I'm so happy to have you, bro, here.
Man, I appreciate
Thank you for sharing this knowledge, and thank you for being here with our followers. This is the guy.
I appreciate you. I'll see you in Glendale. Glendale Airport.
This is the guy. This is the guy. Thank you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You're hilarious.
That's it, bros. Let's go.